So it's chest day, and I just want to show how I look before the pump. I feel small, you know. No pump, nothing at all. About to start, fresh. I'm tired of being fucking small. So me and Rick, I gotta put some work in, and you're gonna see the way I grow. Alright guys, so it's a chest training video with some shoulder work at the end. And we're starting off with an incline barbell bench press. Why are we doing that? Is it just random? Did I just go to the first bench that was open? The answer is no, you guys, no. There's a purpose to everything. If you're tired of looking in the mirror, seeing the same damn physique every year, if you're tired of like wondering like, oh, I'm going to the gym but I still look the same, I'm not making any gains, then you need to have a purpose and you need to have a plan to everything you do. And so, you know, a common problem is people do not have upper chest. They just have a collarbone, they're all flat up there, and it's because they don't do any incline movements or they don't do them correctly. Why? It's mainly because, you know, it's harder than doing the flat bench press. You can't do as much weight as you would on the flat bench press. So you can't impress your friends because you can't really load up the bar. And when people ask like, what's your max on bench, they're not talking about incline bench, they're talking about flat bench. So, you know, it's just a common problem, and I choose to avoid that. Whenever I wear a v-neck, you're gonna see them pecs poking out. Whenever I flex, you're gonna see some striations up there. You're gonna see slabs of meat up there. Eventually, I'm gonna have like this nice little shelf. But anyway, let's get to the little split here. We're doing a 5x5, 5 sets, 5 reps. I started off doing 175 pounds. That was when I first started doing this. Now I'm doing 225. You gotta be patient, you guys. You gotta be patient and learn to do the movement correctly. Right now, I can go up in weight from 225, but what I'm really working on is being able to do the movement by myself without anyone having to touch the bar. That means stabilizing it correctly. You know, I'm not all shaky where I can't do it alone and need someone there to guide me. No, I want to be able to fucking conquer that weight on my own. So I'm going to show you my 5th set. And, you know, I do more than 5 reps because I'm feeling good. And I have my friend Rick, great spotter, fully trust this guy. So yeah, I go for a couple more reps than 5. Alright you guys, so now I'm about to share with you my secret as to how I built my physique. And that's not to say that you should try and look like me, or that I'm the best looking guy, you know, out there, or any of that cocky bullshit. No, nothing like that. But you know, I have gotten compliments over time, people telling me, hey, you've really improved since I first saw you. And I'm not oblivious to the fact that I'm a little bit more muscular than the average person. So it's just this basic principle of stretching and squeezing. What you want to do is, as you're going to see me here on this clip, I'm on the incline bench press, and the weight it's light, but I'm really focused on stretching. When I come down, you see my chest stretches. This stretch causes those micro tears. Those tears repair, and those repairs are what grow the muscle. So, you know, you stretch fully throughout the full range of motion, then you squeeze. That squeezing part, you want to squeeze as hard as you can. And that, what that does is, it ensures you use the proper muscle and not just like fucking dancing around, moving with all this momentum. No, you want to work the muscle that you're trying to target. All that tension should go to that one muscle. And so, you know, this is something I don't see a lot of people talking about, even trainers. Half the time these fucking trainers need someone themselves. Like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing teaching other people when they themselves don't know what they're doing. They got some bullshit piece of paper, but whatever the fuck, like, that's something else. But yes, you guys, like, it's a simple concept, yet it's incredibly effective. It's gonna change how you exercise. It's going to change the way you look. Just give it a try. You're not going to be able to do as much weight as you would normally do because you're actually working the proper muscle. You're not using all this momentum. You're not using all these other muscles around it. No, you're working that one muscle. So give it a try. Stretch in the full range of motion. Squeeze as hard as you can, even if it takes like an extra 1 second at the top to squeeze, to really feel that squeeze. Take that extra second. It's gonna benefit you. Make love to that extra second. You know, really sit the fuck down with that 1 second and squeeze. Alright guys, so now it's time to superset, and you know how much I love to superset, man. I love the struggle, I love the challenge, I don't fucking back down. So we're gonna do some cable flies and some push-ups. Now with cable flies, you're not going for no personal record here. If you're going for some heavy ass weight with some flies, you're gonna pop your shit. You're gonna tear your rotator cuff. Something's gonna go wrong. This is detailing. This is quality work right here, you guys. This is an isolation movement right here for your chest. You really want to make love to these reps, okay? So slow it the fuck down. At the top, squeeze like I said. And quick tip, you know, the closer your elbows are together in the middle of your chest, like if you bring your elbows together to make them touch in front of you, you're gonna feel your chest contract, and that's how you get the deepest contraction, you know, the further in your elbows come. So we're going from low to high on this cable movement, really targeting that upper chest like I said I was focusing on. And you know, 15 reps. I never do like any 5 sets of 5 or sets of 8. No, I always do high volume when it's to these, like, you know, quality sets here. This detailing work, always high volume. From there we're gonna go into push-ups. Now the style of push-ups is completely up to you guys. Whatever you choose to do. If it's push-ups on your knees, if it's just holding the push-up position for 10 seconds, 5 seconds, whatever challenges you, do that. But make sure it's a challenge to you. For me, you know, I've been doing this for 7 years, and right now I'm able to do one-handed push-ups. They're not perfect. They can be a little cleaner, but I'm getting better at them. So, you know, that's what I do. I do some one-handed push-ups, or sometimes I get on a ball and I do some push-ups off the ball, or maybe even some dips. You know, I change it up every now and then, but I always superset with some flies. Okay, you guys, so now let's move on to shoulders. So whenever I think of the ideal physique, someone that I want to look like, their upper body, it's kind of like a Dorito. So it's slim, it's tiny, it's narrow at the bottom, but at the top they're very broad. And that broad look, that broad illusion comes from having round delts, that side delt. That's what gives that illusion. However, let's think about that side delt. Compare it to your thighs, or your glutes, or your chest, or your lats. That is such a small muscle compared to those other muscles. So don't expect it to be moving some heavy ass weight. If you're trying to do some heavy ass weight, you're just gonna be swinging that bitch, not getting anything except a possible tear on your rotator cuff. But anyway, so when you're doing this movement, what you really want to do is, you know, quality. Don't worry about the weight. You know, get something light. You're probably going to be using 10s, as a matter of fact, honestly. You know, there's some big motherfuckers out there who have never done this correctly, and then I show them how to do it, and they can barely do 15s. And I tell them, no, go down, get some 10s, do it correctly. So this is how you're going to do it. When you get to the top, you don't want to be fucking swinging it up here either. The further up you go, the more trap you involve. We're not trying to work the traps. You want to just bring it level, and what you want to focus on is, imagine you're pouring water out of a pitcher. So this is what your hand does, right? Your pinky goes above your thumb. So this is what you're going to be doing. That is how you really target that side delt. Now, you're gonna have to play around with the angle of your arm. Like, is it a little bit in front of you? Is it a little bit to farther behind you? Probably not, but you're gonna want to play around with that angle of your arm to see where you really feel it the best. However, try that, that motion that I just showed you, and you're really gonna feel a difference on that side delt. So, sometimes I even use like the 5-pound weights. Sometimes I use 7-pound, the little purple weights for the girls, the ones that you see like Nicki Minaj doing in her video of Anaconda. Those little weights that seem to have no purpose. Sometimes I use those weights for this exercise because it's not about the weight, it's about the quality, it's about doing it correctly, you guys. Like, I can make this one exercise such a bitch for you. Like, if you work out with me, I will fucking kill you in this exercise. And you're not going to use any impressive weights, I promise you that. But anyway, yeah, give that a try. Oh, and also you're going to see me going for the 20s all the way down to the 10s. And then from the 10s, I get some 40-pound weights. What you're going to see me do, I hold those weights to my side. So I cannot raise them. Obviously, they're too heavy for me. But I bring them out to my side just far enough where I create tension on my shoulders. I try and hold them there for 30 seconds or even more if I can. And so that's an isotension principle there, you guys. Immediately after I put the weights down, you're going to see me flex. I flex my shoulders. Another isotension exercise right there. And all of this, some people might think, oh, that guy's just flexing, trying to look good. He thinks he's cocky. No, like, this is going to help me develop my muscles. It helps me connect with my muscles, that mind-muscle connection. It also helps with the details of it. It just helps overall. Trust me. It also helps with the pump. So many benefits to doing this. So yeah, there's some tips right there for your shoulders. Give them a try. Promise you you're gonna feel it. Promise you your muscles will respond if you do these principles that I'm teaching you. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Sorry if I'm out of breath. I'm a little thirsty. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments or in the inbox, you guys. And I'll see you again in another video.